Hi, I'm Ryan Edwards, the CEO and founder of Ordu, a music technology company which is revolutionising public performance reporting. So to give you more information, public performance is the broadcast of music in public locations such as retail, gyms, bars, clubs and restaurants. So what a lot of people don't realise is public performance is one of the largest categories for royalty distribution around the world. It's actually one of the largest parts of the global recorded music industry. Current reporting methods include field agents, data estimations and manual reporting from the licensees themselves, all which are very outdated. To tell you about me, I'm a technologist that has spent the last 10 years working for some of the world's largest organisations like Visa, processing millions and trillions of lines of data every day, week, month and year. I created Ordu because before my professional career I was an artist and I had a top 10 single with my band here in the UK. Over the years I've heard that music played in lots of different areas, from football stadiums to department stores to restaurants and bars. And it always intrigued me how the Royalty Society knew that my music was being played in these areas. Having seen this challenge firsthand, I also went and spoke to many artists, managers, labels, booking agents and publishers about what I saw was a challenge not just here in the UK, but globally. They all agreed with me that now was the time to create a technological solution that could solve this once and for all. We've created an Audiometer which monitors and reports music in public performance areas. It's a user-friendly device that's simple to install, data compliant, and really easy for the licensees to use. We have an extensive library of over 70 million songs, which is growing every single day. This enables us to report key information back to the performing rights organisation, including artist, title, international standard record code, and when and where the song was broadcast. What's great is entering a new market like China, we can ingest vast amounts of repertoire to ensure that all artists, no matter how large or small they are, can be recognised, reported and accurately paid from the performing rights organisation. For the first time ever, with this actionable data, it means we can deliver an even better understanding to artists about how their music is consumed, the audience that's listened to it, and even for things like tour planning and A&R decisions. The great thing for our model is it doesn't impact licence holders at all. We work actively with the Performing Rights Society in each market to deliver the Audiometers, typically on a renewal of a licence. In certain territories around the world, the Audiometer is becoming integral and an important part of the licence and actually a condition of a location having a licence. So what's great is this can also reduce operating costs for each Performing Rights Society that rolls out Audiometers. We're already live in multiple countries around the world. And in fact, the first country that we launched in, during the first month, we delivered more data than they had received for the year before. There are multiple benefits in working with Ordu as a performing rights organisation. The most obvious one is the accurate and correct data. There are cost savings in eliminating the manual process, and everything you do becomes more efficient for your organisation and for your artist. And of course, it also means you're a digital-first, innovative business, leading the way for global data reporting across the music industry. We have a genuine desire to work with a Chinese partner and deliver our world-class, world-first technology on behalf of all Chinese artists and their teams to deliver accurate and fair royalty distribution. This will reinforce China's dominance as a world leader for royalty distribution across the music industry. The inspiration for Ordu actually came from a shopping trip with my wife. I was in a really popular department store on London's Oxford Street, and I heard my own song being played from when I was in a band in my teens. And it got me thinking about exactly how the society, the Performing Rights Society, would know that my music was being played in that location at the time. And what I found after doing some research, that I wasn't the only person who'd seen this problem, seen this challenge, but actually I believe that I was the perfect person to go and solve it with both my musical and technological past throughout my career. As an entrepreneur, I believe the team and I are best placed to take on this global challenge from our historic careers and everything that we've delivered in the past. Personally, I've worked for some of the world's largest brands like Visa and also some of the most successful startups in the UK. We believe with the right partner in China, Ordu can become a truly global business and actually deliver our ambitions of becoming a global unicorn. A unicorn is known as £1 billion plus market cap business. We're really excited to explore a Chinese partnership as China is already leading the way in music growth. In fact, music growth in China was well ahead of the rest of the music industry globally. The global royalty distribution is in excess of $55 billion every year. With a solution like Odoo being implemented across China, we see that market would grow at an exponential rate, with China yet again leading the way. The great thing about the Odoo solution is it's ready to go right now. It's really elegant, it's really simple, it's what we call fit and forget. Once it's plugged in to the public performance location, that's it. It will continue to monitor the music, continue to report, and is ready to go. The Odoo solution is source agnostic, so this means that when music is broadcast, it doesn't matter to us whether it's from a CD, a popular streaming service, or even a vinyl record. We will detect the music and report it with a high degree of accuracy, just like we do everywhere around the world. The Audiometer is a simple addition to our everyday lives. We constantly hear music, and sometimes you don't even realise it. You may be going to collect a coffee on your way into work, and again there will be music playing. Then after your coffee, you arrive at the office, and of course you'll hear music within your office. Then throughout your day, you may visit a retail store and hear music. You may then go for drinks at a bar after work with colleagues or family and friends. Yet again, you'll hear music. The Audiometer is a simple, elegant solution that simply plugs in, monitors the music, reports back, and makes royalty distribution accurate and fair. Odoo is a truly unique business in which hardware is at the heart of our solution, but we match this hardware with our world-class software, which is the only way that we are positioned globally to deliver public performance data in a way that's never been done before.